So in the primary transmission lines, so in this the operating voltages are 132 kV, 220 kV, 400 kV or even 765 kV. So these are mainly depends upon the distance and the amount of power to be transmitted for system stability from the generating stations. So here you can observe the primary transmission lines. We are going to step up the voltage level from 11 kV to 132 kV. So it's mainly depending upon the operating voltages. These are divided. So and depends upon the distance and the amount of power to be transmitted. So coming to the secondary transmission lines. So if we discuss about the secondary transmission lines, the primary transmission line ends at the receiving station, so which is usually lines at the outskirts of the city. So these are the lines at the outskirts of the city. So at the receiving station, so the voltage is reduced to 33 kV or 66 kV by using step down transformer. So by using step down transformer, we are step down the voltage level from 132 kV to 33 kV. So at the receiving station. So from the station, the electrical power is transmitted at 33 kV or 66 kV to the various substations. So in secondary transmission line, so this electric power is transmitted at 33 kV or 66 kV to the various substations. So let us come to the distribution lines. So in this slide you can observe this. So receiving station. So from the receiving station we are getting the 33 kV. So this 33 kV is stepped down to the 11 kV. So from this we are going to start the distribution lines. So mainly the function of distribution lines are used to deliver the power, so from substations to the various consumers. So it's also depending upon the operating voltage, and these distribution lines divided into two types, namely, so first one primary distribution lines and second one secondary distribution lines. So if you observe in this slide, so you can observe the 33 kV is stepped down to the 11 kV. So it is fed to the substation. So mostly the distribution lines to deliver the power from substations to the various consumers. So if we talk about the primary distribution lines, so where the secondary transmission line terminates at the substation, so where the voltage is reduced from 33 kV or 66 kV to 11 kV, that is a 3-phase 3-wire. So this 11 kV is supplied to the bulk industries and also run along the important roadsides of the city. So this whole system of arrangement is called primary distribution lines. So in primary distribution lines, if you observe in this slide, so we are going to reduce the voltage from 33 kV or 66 kV to 11 kV 3-phase 3-wire. So this 11 kV is supplied to the bulk industries and as well as run along the important roadsides of the city. So that's about the primary distribution lines. And coming to the secondary distribution lines, here the electric power from the primary distribution line, so that is 11 kV, is delivered to the distribution substation. So whatever the primary distribution line having voltage level 11 kV is delivered to the distribution substation. So these substations are located near the consumer localities and step down the voltage to 400 volts 3-phase 4-wire for secondary distribution. So these substations are located near the consumer, and we are going to step down the 11 kV to the 400 volts, that is 3-phase 4-wire for secondary distribution. And secondary distribution lines, so from primary distribution line is delivered to the distribution substation, and these substations are located near the consumers, and we are going to step down the voltage level to the 400 volts, that is 3-phase 4-wire for secondary distribution lines. And if you observe the voltage between any two phases, so if we consider any two phases, the voltage is 400 volts, and between any phase and neutral is 230 volts. So any phase and neutral, the voltage is 230 volts. So these are the functions of transmission lines and distribution lines. So generally the power generating stations are far away from the urban areas, whereas consumers are located. So hence in order to fulfill the above tasks, so an extensive network of conductors between the power stations and consumers is required. So we require the large network of conductors between the power stations and consumers is required. So this network is mainly comprises of two lines called transmission and distribution lines. It plays a most important role for the transmission of power from generating stations to the consumers. I hope you enjoyed this video session. So thank you for watching. So stay home and stay safe, and stay motivated and stay focused.